4. Chance Stevens likes what he sees, and we've got a green. Into turn number 1, Ed Boudreau leads the field. Gail Lavoie moves into second. Nelson Clayton files for third. Here comes DeRozier along with Lauren Lorenzetti in car number 41. Off turn number 4, brand new leader, Gail Lavoie, car number 66. Ed Boudreau gets way up high along with Beef Alexander coming off the second turn. So that'll move Rick DeRozier into the second spot. Lauren Lorenzetti runs in third. Here comes Lorenzetti down to the inside in the battle for second. Ed Boudreau continuing to be stuck on the high side. Certainly not the place to be with car 78. Lorenzetti moves into second as they come off turn number 4. DeRozier is back to third. Here comes Fred Felon with car 11. He moves to the inside of Kelsey Clayton for Racing Rome. Down the back straightaway, Felton moves into the 4th spot, but Clayton won't let him have it until they come off of turn number 4, and Felton takes over 4th. Gail Lavoie is way out ahead with car 66. Lauren Lorenzetti runs in the second spot. 3rd is DeRozier. 4th is Felton. 5th is Kelson Clayton. 6th is now Kevin Clayton. And running in the 7th spot is Casey Hansen. Hansen advances just a bit as one of the Clay brothers gets up just a bit high, and the other one is also a bit crossed up. Steve Alexander will go by with car 44. Now Felt heads to the inside of DeRozier down the back straightaway. Felt takes over 3rd. The Clayton brothers also having a battle for position. Lauren Lorenzetti closes in on Gail Lavoie to battle for the number 1 spot. Here they come off turn number 4. Gail Lavoie is doing a fine job holding off Lauren Lorenzetti in the battle for the lead. Fred Felton beginning to trail car number 41 as he's now running in the 3rd spot. 4th is DeRozier. 5th is Alexander. White flag is out. Lavoie is holding on. Here comes Felton. He heads to the outside of Lorenzetti in search of racing room. Now down to the low side goes Felton. He gets a little bit out of shape. Lorenzetti closes the door as they come around now for the checkers. Your winner, car number 66 for Gail Lavoie. Fortune. And the 00, Mike Theron. We're on the green. Chris Wenzel edges off into the lead with the 03. We've got him crossed up just about everywhere, so we're going to put the yellow out. Well, we welcome back Jim LaFortune Jr. driving car number 1 Junior. He's now at the tail end of the field. Yellow flag stays out as Pappy Crowell has a problem with the restart. Here they come. We're going to try it one more time. And green flag is out. Off into the early race lead goes car number 01 for Pappy Crowell. Right behind him comes Art Goodhine and car number 79. 3 wide as they head down the back straightaway. LaFortune makes a good move to the inside of Robertson. We've got trouble now over in turn number 4. Kirk Alexander gets just a bit off the racing surface, but he was able to hold on nicely. Back up front, Art Goodhine heads to the outside of Pappy Crowell in the battle for the number 1 spot. Right behind them, LaFortune and Goodhine. Or make that LaFortune and Anaki are hooked up in a good battle for position number 3. Anaki takes over the spot. Bill Goodell has moved all the way up to 5th, doing a fine job in the 14. Then it's the 03 of Wenzel and the 44X of Alexander. Off turn number 4, Pappy Crowell leads, but he's got his hands full as the 79 of Art Goodhine heads to the outside, coming off turn number 2. He's looking good. And he takes over the number 1 spot as they head into turn number 3. Monadnock a little bit out of shape as they head through turns 3 and 4. He drops back to 4th. Down the back straightaway they go. Good Hind leads. Tabby Crowell runs second. The Fortune trying to hold on to the third spot, but Anaki is trying to come back. Contact between Wenzel and Kirk Alexander. Down the front straightaway, Alexander takes the spot away, and Wenzel falls to 6th. We've got trouble over in turn numbers 3 and 4 as Mike Therian and Jim LaFortune Jr. get tangled together. Yellow flag is out. One's been looking strong in this heat. Here they come off turn number 4. It's a good start for Goodhine. He leads car number 79. Monadnock moves into the second spot. Tabby Crowell is third. Then it's Big Jim LaFortune and car number 1 running in the 4th spot. Off turn number 4, Monadnock is off the pace of car number 4. Down to the infield. Off in at turn number 1. Losing considerable ground with car number 4. 2 laps to go for Art Goodhine. Tabby Crowell has edged back into position number 2 as Kirk Alexander runs in the 3rd spot. Alexander looks for racing room. Crowell's doing a fine job holding off car number 44X, but not for long. Alexander takes the spot. Here they come, down for the checker. Your winner off turn number 4. It's going to be Art Goodhine, car number 79. Cars qualified for the 25-lap strictly stock feature event. Into turn number 3. Chapin is a little bit off the pace, but we've got a green. Way out ahead already is Mallet in car number 97. Ken Therian runs in the 2nd spot. Look at Steve Talbot making it 3 wide and gaining a spot with car number 9. Actually, more than a spot. He's now running in the 2nd spot with the number 9. Therian retakes the position as they head down the front straightaway, but Talbot is looking good. Off turn number 2, he takes over position number 2. Here comes Dave Meany, looking to duplicate that move with car 15 Mass. Meany heads to the outside of Therian, and he, not yet successful, but soon to be as it appears, as they head into turn number 1. Meany takes over position number 3. Off turn number 4, our leader is still the 97 of Mallet. Talbot runs in the 2nd spot. Trouble now over at turn number 3. Wayne Chapin goes around the 58, but he is able to retire. And it looks like we'll stay on the green. Mallet leads. We've got a 3-car battle for position number 2. Talbot falls to 4th, but he's still doing a fine job with car number 9. Yellow flag is out. We see smoke coming from the rear end of Don Corliss's car number 11, as well from the 90 of Ken Therian. Our leader at the end of 4 laps is car number 97 for John Mallet. And we're off and running. Dave Meany, car number 15 Mass, edges into a slight lead over the 97 of Mallet, now into a full lead, as Tom Stone begins to look for racing room with car number 39. Once again, Wayne Chapin is sideways over in turn number 4, but he holds on with car 58. Here comes Tom Stone to the outside of Mallet, and just like that, he moves into the 2nd spot. Mallet looking to fight back on the inside, but to no avail. Armentrout runs in the 4th spot, then it is Steve Talbot in car number 9. Speedway. Mallet is running in the 3rd spot. Armentrout is 4th. Talbot is 5th. Chapin is 6th. Battle for the lead developing. Tom Stone heads to the inside of Dave Meany as they head down the back straightaway. Meany giving it all he's got, trying to hold off car number 39. White flag is out. The two go battling through turns 1 and 2. Stone comes out with the advantage in car number 39 down the back straightaway, but Meany coming back with a 15 mass. Here they come, down for the checkered. It is Stone in car number 39. Strictly stocks tonight. And in turn number 3, we're looking for a green now. Kenny Isimone stares him down. He likes what he sees. We've got a green. Off into the number 1 spot goes Buzzy Dix, but he's being pressured as Jason Parker is looking strong with car X4. 3 cars dicing it up for the number 1 spot as Steinitz looks good in car 89. Problem with the 4X as he drops way off the base. Here comes Rick Payne in the number 29 on the outside. Payne looks exceptionally strong as Buzzy Dix continues to lead in the number 66 Vermont. Jason Parker runs in the 2nd spot. 3rd is Steinitz. 4th is Payne. 5th is Swan. 6th spot is now being held down by Burgess. 7th is the 74 of Johnston. Down the back straightaway, a 3-car battle now for position number 3 as Rick Payne comes on real strong with car 29 to the outside of Kevin Steinitz. Payne takes over the 3rd spot as they head into turn number 1. Bill Johnston has just edged into the 6th spot. Burgess falls to 7th, and rounding out our qualifiers is now the 17 mass of Ron Bars. Buzzy Dix looking to take down his first heat win of the 1990 racing season with the 66 Vermont. Running in the 2nd spot is Jason Parker in the X4. 3rd is Payne. Payne looks to move in to contend for the 2nd spot. 4th is Steinitz. 5th is Swan. 6th is Johnston. Trouble over in turn number 3. Heather Bowmaster drops off the base with a 52. However, he finds a way back out on the racing surface. We've got trouble on the back straightaway. Harvey Swan gets crossed up in the 32. He's still in a qualifying spot, however. Through turns 3 and 4, Buzzy Dix, Jason Parker, Rick Payne lead the way along with Steinitz, who's now running 4th. Johnston is doing a fine job running in the 5th spot, looking for racing room. This could be a battle for the 4th spot. White flag is out for Buzzy Dix. Jason Parker holding off Rick Payne in the battle for 2nd. Here they come, down for the checker. Buzzy Dix is about to take down the heat win with car number 66. Here's the 8 qualifiers from the strictly stock heat number 2, taking down the win this
Marquis of Enfield, Connecticut, the Pikes Package MRS Mechanical Services Pontiac. The number 55 is Dwight Jarvis. The number 47, Johnny Lobo Jr., and the number 61 for David Pinkham. The green is out. Leading him down the back stretch is Ted Brown, who ran very impressively last week and is showing the same kind of stuff this week as he comes around to lead lap number 1. Bruce D'Alessandro slipping into 2nd. Doug Rudolph getting stuck up on the high side of the track, and he may just lose position number 3 to Jerry Marquis as he's battling back on the outside. But the inside groove seems to work for Marquis, and he moves into 3rd. Rudolph coming across the line in 4th with Dwight Jarvis running in the 5th spot. With 3 laps showing on the Winston Racing Series scoreboard. It's still Ted Brown on top. Bruce D'Alessandro running second. Jerry Marquis third. Dwight Jarvis fourth. Dunk Rudolph fifth. And Rusty Ball's got the sixth spot. Around, we'll have reached the halfway point. 6 laps down, 6 to go. No change in our running order as Ted Brown shows the rest of the field a quick way around the high bank quarter-mile oval. Doug Rudolph makes a move on the inside of Dwight Jarvis. The battle's on for fourth. Jerry Marquis sees time running out. He'd like to move up a spot himself. Doug Rudolph takes the fourth position away from Dwight Jarvis, and Jerry Marquis, it looks like he's got the second spot away from Bruce D'Alessandro. 8 laps down, 4 to go. The battle is on for the third spot as Doug Rudolph got the inside groove on Bruce D'Alessandro. And at the line, Rudolph has claimed the third position on that lap. Marquis heads to the outside. 2 laps to go and the battle's on for the lead position. Coming off of turn number 2, we've got a new race leader, it's Jerry Marquis. White flag, 1 lap to go. Rudolph dives low underneath Brown. Brown holds them off as they headed into turn number 1. Here's the checkered flag, your winner, it is Jerry Marquis. Jeff Seidema, the number 3, Mike Duquette, and rounding out the field is the number 3 of Brian Kenyon. No start this time around, as we still stay under yellow conditions. Try it again. Green is out this time. Brett Rollins comes to the outside of Robin Mowry as we complete 1 lap as Robin Mowry coming across the line as leader. Brett Rollins running second, Rob Flynn up third. Funky Karen is moved into fourth with Bill Burrows in the 5th position. We got a spin over in turn number 4 and Brian Kenyon. Kenyon gets straightened out. We still stand to green, but unfortunately Brett Rollins gets in behind as the slow-moving number 3 car. That has cost him a couple of positions on the racetrack. Rob Winanoff moved into the second spot, but here comes Funky Karen on the outside of the 121. He is challenging side by side with Rob Winanoff on lap number 3. Karen moves into the second spot as they go into turns 3 and 4. Rob Winanoff giving up position to Karen. Karen's got second. He wants to go 1 better as he goes to the high side of Robin Mowry. And we have a new race leader as Funky Karen overhauls Mowry on the backstretch at the halfway point. 6 laps down, 6 to go. Rob Winanoff moves into the second spot. Here comes Brett Rollins fighting back on the outside. Rollins with the advantage, and he clearly takes the 3rd position, followed very closely by Jim Boniface, who moves into 4th. 8 laps down, 4 to go. Karen still in the lead. Rob Winanoff runs second. Jim Boniface takes the 3rd position away from Rollins on the backstretch. We have a spin over in turn number 2. Let's see if we go to yellow. Indeed we do. on the racetrack will look for a green this time around, and indeed, Billy Dunn gives the field a green. Monkey Carrot holding on to the top spot. Jim Boniface has taken back to third position from Brett Rollins. Up this time around, 2 laps to go. It's Karen. Good enough. Boniface, Rollins, and Bowie. Here's the white flag, 1 lap to go. High wide anthem off turn 4. Down the checkered flag, your winner, Monkey Carrot. The number 29 junior, and that is Eddie Brio Jr. of Baldwinville. 3 rows back will be the number 5 car, and that is the number 5 for John Corliss of Winchester, New Hampshire. On in car number 4, a late arrival to the Speedway. Unfortunately, we do not have the driver's name as of yet. The green is out. With Roger Raymond wasting no time putting the Ford in the lead spot, we have a yellow. So false start. So we stay on the green as the number 29 car. Thought the yellow was going to come off for car number 29, but it did not. And he has been black flagged. And he is off of the pace. So we do stay under green. Roger Raymond on top. Jerry Marquis runs second. Gary Knight Jr. third. Ryan Corliss has got the fourth position. Mike Giamolini moves into the top 5 with car number 66. With a definite handling problem, racing around on entry number 66, and he gives up the 5th spot to Ron Alger Jr. Jerry Marquis is right on the back bumper of Roger Raymond, and we will see some action developing between those 2 veteran competitors. We are up to the halfway point as Marquis dives low, coming off of turn number 4. He is under Roger Raymond, and going into turn number 1, he takes the position away. Jerry Marquis comes around the lead lap number 7. Roger Raymond runs second. Gary Knight Jr. running a nice steady race in the 3rd spot. Ron Corliss 4th, and Paul Supernaut has moved into the 5th position. Marquis stretching out his lead over Roger Raymond. 2 laps to go this time around. White flag, 1 lap left. Flag for your winner, Jerry Marquis. Mike Giamolini, from Woodstock, Vermont. The number 97 is J.T. Thompson. The number 18, Gary Fioramonti. Car number 11 for John Ledger. And rounding out the field, the 113 for Skip Hawkwright. Green is out. battle down the backstretch between Tim Creamer and Jeff Beckwith. And they are side by side off of turn number 4. Let's see who gets the advantage at the line. Slight advantage goes to Jeff Beckwith, who leads lap number 1. Beckwith way up high in the backstretch, but he uses that high groove to still hold on to the lead position. Tim Creamer runs second, Mike Parks third. Here comes Tom Carey Jr. Carey battling side by side with Mike Parks. Rookie driver Mike Parks showing plenty of talent in holding off Tom Carey Jr. for yet another lap. Carey pedals to the floorboard, takes the third position away from Parks. Parks fights back. Contact is made between turns 3 and 4. And Parks has a flat right front tire. Tough break for that fine youngster. Jeff Beckwith still on top. Tim Creamer runs second. Tom Carey Jr. third. Bill Bree fourth. Barry Smokey Gray in for the 5th position. Al Fitzgerald runs in the 6th position. And Nipper Alsop's got 7th. We got a spin on the backstretch. J.T. Thompson goes around in car number 97. Stands at the trackside booth, and he'll be signing autographs for you. So come on down and meet Jerry Marquis, one of the front runners in modified and pro stock competition here at Monadnock Speedway. Please, let's have a nice orderly line. Jerry will be around to sign autographs, so let's have a nice orderly line, and he will gladly sign autograph and talk to you about racing. Meanwhile, back at the race here, it is still Jeff Beckwith on top, but Tom Carey Jr. and Barry Gray have moved in very quickly to challenge for the top position. We have problems over in turn number 2 as Gary Fioramonti has a flat left front tire, bringing out the yellow flag. Gary trying to get out of the way. Got to give Gary some credit there. He tried to make it back down pit road so that the yellow flag would not be brought out. Okay, if you didn't hear the announcement just made, Jerry Marquis pass in the 8th position. Woodstock driver Nipper Alsop, and rounding out the field, John Ledger from Southbridge, Mass. Green is out. Beckwith off to a squirrely start, and we've got trouble over in turns 1 and 2. The yellow comes out. Green. Tom Carey Jr. wins the drag race with Bill Bree at turn number 1. He stays on top. Nipper Alsop and Skip Hawkwright having a battle for position number 4, with Alsop nipping him at the line to take the 4th position. Hawkwright fights back on the outside. He's smoking the tires going down the backstretch. 2 laps to go for Carey. Hawkwright way up high off of turn number 4, and that gives him a little bit of a problem as he's given up 2 positions. One lap for Carey on his way to victory. Checkered flag, your winner, Tom Carey Jr. In Massachusetts, of Gardner, Massachusetts driver John Meany. Rounding out the field, number 28 car, the car usually piloted by Ted Chalmers. Ted unable to drive the car this evening because of injuries sustained at Riverside Park last Saturday. Taking over the driving duties of that car is Bob Pinky Payan of Holyoke, Massachusetts. Jerry Marquis' autograph. There's still time for you to do it at the trackside table behind the grandstand and in front of the announcer's tower. Green is out. And it's Steve Gaynor leading the field down the backstretch. Tom Hebert running second. Dave Sutherland Jr. third. Rob Cross and Kevin Livingooder dicing it out for fourth. Number 16 way up high, and he spins into the dirt of turn number 4. Yellow flag comes out. Rookie Billy Dunn stares the field down, likes what he sees, the green is out. Steve Gaynor and Tom Hebert are battling for the number 1 spot, as are Dave Sutherland and Rob Cross for the 3rd position. Gaynor comes off turn 4 and he leads lap number 2. Hebert in 2nd, Cross coming on strong on the inside. Rob Cross covers Hebert on the inside. Hebert must stay committed to the outside. He is way, way up high on the backstretch, and he gives up the spot to Cross. Ed Stone moving into 4th. Halfway point this time around. Your running order at the halfway point is Gaynor, Cross, Stone, Hebert, Sutherland, and Meany. Cross heads to the outside. Gaynor hanging in tough. Cross dives low. He's got Gaynor up, and he has taken over the lead position as they go through turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. So Cross, your leader, with 2 laps to go. Ed Stone is taking the 2nd spot at the line with Gaynor in 3rd, Hebert 4th. One lap to go for Cross. Checkered flag waves for your winner, Rob Cross.
Number 18 is Shorty Shortest. The number 21, Bill Gutzer. The 1 junior, Jim LaFortune Jr. Sonny Robinson and Mike Murray round out the field. We've got a green. In turn number 1. Fowler and LaVoy race side by side for the number 1 spot. Off turn number 4, we've got trouble as Al Holmes goes around at number 71. However, he's able to get refired, so it looks as if we'll stay on the green. Dale LaVoy goes off into the early race lead. We've got more trouble over in turn number 4 as the 03 of Wetzel gets sideways, 4 wide down the front straightaway. A wild field of mini stocks as we've got a car over in the pit wall. Yellow flag is out. Also, Lauren Lorenzetti is parked on the front straightaway. We've got a mess out there. The 44 of Beef Alexander goes... back off into the lead. Art Goodheimer on second. Pappy Crowell is third. Allen Anaki fourth. Trouble on the back straightaway. Bill Gunther goes around in the number 21. Yellow flag is back out. Down the back straightaway they go, looking for the green. Lavoie, Crowell, and Goodheimer. Here they come. Green flag is out. Lavoie continues to lead this field. Art Goodheimer on second. Trouble off turn number 2. Big Jim LaFortune goes around at car number 1. However, he's able to keep the car fired up and will stay on the green. Lavoie leads Art Goodheimer down the back straightaway. Pappy Crowell and Allen Anaki battle it out for the second spot. Make that third. Kirk Alexander runs fifth. Victor Roger is 6th, Wenzel is 7th. Bill Goodell running a fine race, now in 8th in the 14. We're coming around now for the completion of 5 laps. Gail Lavoie is holding off Art Goodheimer. Allen Anaki has moved into 3rd. 4th is Pappy Crowell, but he's being pressured by Kirk Alexander on the outside. Alexander picks up the 4th spot. Pappy Crowell falls to 5th. 3-car battle for the lead as they come off turn number 4. Contact is made between Goodheimer and Anaki. Anaki takes over the second spot. Now Anaki heads to the outside of Lavoie. A little bit of contact between those two as they come off turn number 4. Lavoie continues to lead. However, Allen Anaki begins to come on strong way up high off turn number 2. Here comes Kirk Alexander in the 44F. Trouble at turn number 4. Mike Varian goes around in the 00. Yellow flag is out. However, Varian is able to pull back out onto the racing surface, and yellow is out. Field loose. Here they come into turns 3 and 4. Gail Lavoie is going to have her hands full because Allen Anaki is looking strong. Green flag is out. Lavoie leads them down into turn number 1. Anaki runs second. Goodheimer is third. Kirk Alexander is fourth. And here comes Wenzel. He's got the 5th spot. Anaki heads to the outside of Gail Lavoie to battle for the number 1 spot. Off turn number 4. Lavoie continues to hold him off. Trouble over in turn number 3. Gunther goes around at car number 21. He pulls off the racing surface. Anaki gets the advantage as they head into turn number 3. And brand new leader off turn 4. Car number 4, Allen Anaki. Lavoie falls to second, but is still holding on down on the inside. Goodheimer is third. Kirk Alexander is fourth. 5th is Wenzel. 6th is Pappy Crowell. 7th is Goodell. 8th is Pete Alexander. 9th is Hanson. And running in the 10th spot, the 1 New Hampshire of Kevin Clean. Car number 71, Al Holmes, is 1 lap down. Allen Anaki leads car number 4. Gail Lavoie, Art Goodheimer, and Kirk Alexander all hooked up in a good battle for the second spot. 12 laps down this time by, 3 to go, and Allen Anaki is looking for his first feature event win of the 1990 racing season. Gail Lavoie runs second. Kirk Alexander has found his way into the 3rd spot. He now heads to the outside of Lavoie, and just like that, Kirk Alexander becomes your new second place runner in car number 44X. Lavoie, however, continuing to fight back, but Alexander pulls away with the 44. Wenzel has moved into 4th. 5th is Goodheimer. White flag is out for Allen Anaki. Off turn number 4, Wenzel gets way up high. Trouble over in turn number 3. We go to a yellow checkered situation. Allen Anaki takes down the win.
Out while I'm down there.
Who got second? 44X?
44X.
in car number 4. Second goes to Kirk Alexander, and third to Gail Lavoie in car number 66.
As soon as we get the photos taken care of, Alan, come on over here. Alan, congratulations. Second feature event win in the year. You came from pretty deep in the pack. The car was running very, very well once again. You won it kind of handily.
Thank you. Had her ups and downs. Today was an up.
Well, indeed. It's always good to end up finding your way to victory lane. Congratulations on that win. Nice round of applause for your winner, Alan Anaki, with car number 4, second feature event win of the season. Second place going to number 44X of Kirk Alexander in third position. She led most of it as the little lady, Gail Lavoie. Okay, we're going to go back up to the flag stand for a special presentation. They slowly but surely move down the back stretch. They'll be starting to get on it right now. And the green is out. And the inside lane gets the advantage with Robin Mowry breaking out on top. Problem is at the start-finish line, the number 12 car goes around. Yellow flag comes out as we've got 3 cars in the infield area, not too far off of the racing surface. One of those cars being the New England Brake and Muffler Texas engine, number 12 of Brett Rollins. Green, and there it is. And Roger Raymond powers his way to the lead with a Ford-powered Thunderbird. Jim Boniface goes around, and he is in turn hit by the number 3 car. And Mike Ramolini suffers extensive damage, sheet metal damage, actually fiberglass damage, to his number 66. Yellow is back out. Machine being pushed into the infield. Apparently a clutch problem on the number 32X. Clutch or transmission, one or the other. And they begin to stand on it. Billy Dunn gives them the green. Roger Raymond picking up where he left off in the lead position. Robin Mowry holding down the second spot. Here comes Punky Karen with the number 121. Punky bears down hard down the front chute, and he's got the second spot away from Mowry. Karen really flying this evening. And he has quickly closed in on the back bumper to Stewart & Sons Ford number 62. We have a spin over in turn number 2. We've got an engine going on the number 3D car in turns 3 and 4. So the race's only Chrysler-powered car goes up in a puff of smoke. How about Jerry Marquis? Well, we shall see very shortly as the green is out. It's Raymond with the advantage. Punky Karen dives low down the backstretch. He put a fender underneath the Ford, and Raymond is sliding and dirt and tracking it right off of turn number 4 and gives up the lead position to Karen. Punky Karen, your race leader, Roger Raymond runs second. Rob Goodenough's got third. Jerry Marquis up to fourth. Robin Mowry drop kick back to fifth. 2 cars go around in turns 3 and 4. Ryan Kenyon able to continue, and Corliss is struggling to get into the infield, but he cannot do it. Yellow flag is out. So back under caution we go. On this restart. Green is out, and it's Karen with Raymond getting a tap from Good Enough, but Raymond holding on to the second spot. Jerry Marquis moves into third as Good Enough having a bit of a problem on that restart and on the rest of that lap. Good Enough has settled down into the fourth spot. Jeff Zeideman makes his move on the outside of Robin Maury, and Zeideman slips into the top five. Jerry Marquis moves up to challenge Roger Raymond for second. Marquis takes a peek to the outside. Jim Boniface moves into position number 6. It's Bucky Karen, very impressively leading the field as Marquis is still working on the inside of Roger Raymond. And contact is made just enough for a bobble on the part of Raymond, and the second spot goes to Marquis. Marquis will now set his sights on the Punky Karen number 121. Marquis, with each and every passing lap, seems to be cutting that lead down. Lap traffic coming within sight of Punky Karen. Punky will have to pick his moves. Having a bit of problems with those slower cars, and Jerry Marquis is closed in on the back bumpers of the number 121. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a race on our hands. Halfway point upon us. 18 laps down, 17 to go. Books. It's still Punky Karen on top, Jerry Marquis second, Roger Raymond third, Rob Good Enough running strong in the fourth spot, Jeff Zeideman fifth. Zeideman and Boniface make a little contact in their battle for the fifth position. Zeideman managing to hold on. a familiar scenario as Punky Karen and Jerry Marquis are battling out for the victory. The yellow flag comes out, and it is for the spin of Jim Boniface between turns 3 and 4 in the number 27 car. Also spinning into the infield, the number 5 car, John Corliss. The number 66 car, which has been black flagged for numerous laps, has now been ordered to go in the pit area as more fiberglass coming off of the front end of the number 66, this time the right front fender peeling back. The infield will be looking for a green, and there it is. Well, they will pick it up where they left it off, and these two gentlemen have had quite a few good battles between themselves already this season, Punky Karen and Jerry Marquis. Eddie Brio Jr. drops off the pace. We've got a spin over in turns 1 and 2. It is the number 43 car of Dave Prime in the Gibson Golden Value Appliance Firebird. And we're back under green. Two cars go spinning into the infield off of turn number 4. Number 4 comes back up, but a 17 mass is just sitting there. And that necessitates another yellow flag. And Billy Dunn waves the green. Two cars in trouble at the start-finish line. And it's a pair of threes coming together, the 3 New Hampshire of Gary Knight Jr. and the number 3 of Brian Kenyon. Well, folks, we made it off of lap number 27, but we didn't get very far. We only punched in one more lap on the Winston Racing Series scoreboard. We're up to 28 laps. Got a lot of orders for new fenders, hoods, and whatnot. Green is out. Punky Karen on top. Marquis still trying every which way to get by, but Karen has risen to the occasion every lap. Marquis dives low. Karen still with enough power off the turns to be able to hold off any of those inside advances from Marquis. Roger Raymond is up there. Now it's a 3-car race. Two laps to go this time around. Dave Prime drops off the pace. Roger Raymond goes to the outside of Marquis. White flag, final lap. And Punky Karen holds on for the win.
Karen sits in a familiar position tonight, taking down yet another victory this season with the 121. Jerry Marquis comes in second in the 28X. And third to car number 62 for Roger Raymond. Momentarily, John Berry will be going trackside with our winner, Punky Karen.
Applause for your winner, Punky Karen of Goshen, New Hampshire. Well, Punky, let's go get the interview taken care of. We're going to go to photos first, so let's see. Punky! Congratulations, Punky. Another great win. Another one of those Punky Jerry shows an additional cast member put in, and that was Roger Raymond, who made the exciting event even more exciting in their closing laps. Punky, great victory. I understand there that maybe a new power plant was the secret?
Yeah, we got a new motor today. The car's got quite a lot more life. I think the driver's got to get new now again. I hit something down the corner down there, and the car wasn't right after that, but thanks to Tony and Alan for the new motor, we just had that enough snap to keep us going, and the motor runs fine. I think we're going to be here more than tonight.
Well, indeed, you might be right. Usually the case is Jerry Marquis tries to make that move on the inside over in turn, just coming off of turn number 4. He was trying that. It looked like you just had enough horses to be able to hold off any attempt he made.
I don't know just how close he was running to me. I thought I was kind of running alone there when I got the lead, but he might have been right behind me, but I was running pretty good until I hit that rock down there. Then I saw his nose here once coming out of the third turn, so I knew that I had to change my race a little better. He was going to get me. That worked out good anyway.
Well, how about a nice round of applause for your winner, Punky Karen! Your second place finisher in the number 28X, Jerry Marquis. And third across the line, he made an interesting three-car battle in those closing laps at number 62. Ford Fields, that's your man, and that is Roger Raymond. Okay, all is in readiness for the start of the NASCAR Tour Type Modified feature. There is the green. It's Ted Brown on top. Doug Rudolph runs second. The battle is on for third. Rusty Ball and Bruce D'Alessandro side by side coming off of turn number 4. And at the line, it's Rusty Ball moving into the second position. Doug Rudolph fights back hard on the outside with a green and white number 3X. Rudolph running very impressively this evening. Kirby Monteith already moving into the 4th position. Monteith looked super last week. He may be able to do it 2 times in a row. He sure will be trying as Monteith dives low underneath Doug Rudolph. Off of turn number 4, he moves into the 3rd position. So it's Brown on top, Ball second, Monteith third. Look at the right Jarvis. The defending champ is all the way up in the 4th that quickly. Here comes Jerry Marquis with a BT-73. Rusty Ball looks for racing room on the outside of Ted Brown. He pulls up side by side. They're tire to tire coming off of turn 4. It's Brown still on top, but Ball is coming out strong. Ball edges out ahead as they go down the backstretch. And Rusty Ball looks like he's going to take the lead. Indeed he does as they come off of turn number 4. Kirby Monteith follows suit on the outside. Jerry Marquis moves swiftly into the 3rd position. Bruce D'Alessandro comes to life on the outside. Kirby Monteith got second. Monteith goes to work on Ball. He tried to move on the inside. Ball held him off. Rusty Ball putting a little bit of daylight between himself and Monteith. He's got about a 1-car length lead, looking to stretch it out even further, but Monteith is very strong off the turn. Marquis dives low. Monteith with enough power to hold him off. Good racing action so far. Rusty Ball in the lead position. Monteith second, Marquis third. D'Alessandro has moved into the 4th position with Jarvis rounding out the top 5. second spot. Monteith trying to fight off Marquis. Marquis relentless on the inside. And Marquis moves into second. Monteith comes back on the outside. Monteith is not going to give up that position easily. And Ball is being challenged by Marquis, and Marquis makes the move on the inside pay off, and he's got the lead coming off of turn number 2. Rusty Ball running second, Monteith third, D'Alessandro fourth, Jarvis fifth. The number 61 car in trouble. We've got a spin on the backstretch. And it's the number 85 car of Kirby Monteith spinning in the backstretch. The number 61 car of David Pinkham. Apparently with a problem stalling out. Number 90 heads down to the pit area, and Maroka in row number 3. Rain is out. Marquis off to a strong start. And he holds down the position number 1 as they go down the backstretch. Halfway point upon us, 17 laps down, 18 to go. In trouble, turn 4, he spins into the infield. A couple other cars spinning to try to avoid making contact with the Principe machine. They'll start to pick up the pace as they approach the Winston Racing Series scoreboard. And the green is out. Dwight Jarvis gets the advantage, but we've got a couple of cars bumper hooked. And it's Doug Rudolph and Ted Brown that have managed to get hooked up and bring out a yellow flag. Dwight Jarvis made good on that restart, but he's going to go back as we weren't able to complete that lap as Kirby Monteith is in the wall. And the two cars, Doug Rudolph and Ted Brown, are locked up in each other's bumpers. Consecutive weeks. He was relishing victory in victory lane last week, and now taking a trip back to the pit area on the business end of a tow truck. Well, I guess that's the way auto racing is. Things can change very, very quickly in this sport. Well, the L&L tow trucks have managed to separate. And the 61 of David Pinkham running 5th. Still staying under yellow. Rain is out. And Jerry Marquis takes off like he's shot out of a cannon. Dwight Jarvis makes a move on the inside of Rusty Ball. He takes over the second spot. David Pinkham begins to come to life with the number 61 car. On the race track is that battle for second as we've got a yellow. It is Tim Maroka and Ron Levesque bringing out the yellow as they have a problem over in turns 3 and 4. Yellow lights have been extinguished. We'll be ready to turn the modifieds loose for what will hopefully be the conclusion of their race. Green is out. Bruce D'Alessandro and Johnny Lobo come together for their battle for the 6th position, and Lobo spins out, as does Ron Levesque with the 35X. Yellow lights have been extinguished. Green is out. Over in turn number 2. 10 laps to go. 10 to go as Rusty Ball is coming on strong. He takes his position away from Ted Brown. He is going after Bruce D'Alessandro. Dwight Jarvis is attempting to make a race out of this as well as he closes in on the back bumper of Cherry Marquis. David Pinkham continues to run in a 3rd position. Bruce D'Alessandro 4th and Rusty Ball 5th. Jarvis all closed up on Marquis. It is going to be another exciting conclusion. We were wondering if the modifieds could duplicate the efforts of the pro stock. Well, it looks like Dwight Jarvis is indeed going to make a challenge for Cherry Marquis. To go. Bruce D'Alessandro goes to the outside of David Pinkham. The battle is on for the 3rd spot coming off of turn 4. D'Alessandro way up high again. He loses valuable time. 2 laps to go. Jarvis has just 2 laps to go in his bid to overhaul Marquis off of the front spot. White flag comes off for Marquis as D'Alessandro gives it one final bid on David Pinkham. D'Alessandro, he is up high and he is sliding around and spins into the infield. Checkered flag comes out. The win goes to Cherry Marquis.
Taking down 2nd in the Pro Stock feature event, and even better, taking down the win in the 35-lap modified feature event. 2nd goes to Dwight Jarvis, and 3rd, a fine run for Saco main driver, car number 61, David Pinkham. Momentarily, John Barry will be going trackside with your winner, Cherry Marquis.
out of the number 73 car as he picked up another feature event win here at Monadnock Speedway. Well, Jerry is on the car. Very, very happy Jerry Marquis wins the feature event here at Monadnock Speedway. Congratulations, Jerry. You really had to work for that one, as there was a lot of yellow flags that came out. It looks like it's taken its toll on you, because you seem to be sweating quite profusely, and, well, another feature event win comes your way.
Yeah, the car is really working real well here tonight. I'd like to thank Precision Automotive. They've been really helping us a lot with the motor. Hoosier Tires have been giving us a hookup, and the guys have been doing a super job maintaining the car. I'd like to thank our sponsors, MRS, Standard Plumbing Supply, and all the other people, Stop and Start Transmission, and everybody that's been helping us out. I'd like to really thank them. They've been doing a super good job this year. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and watching us race here. We appreciate it, and we love the fans. Thank you.
And Jerry, I'd like to thank you very much for coming out to the pit area and signing autographs for the fans and talk with them about racing. We really do appreciate that, don't we, fans? Okay, our second place finisher was Dwight Jarvis in car number 55, our defending Winston Racing Series champion. And our third place finisher, making a very impressive outing and only his second time out here on the high banks, is David Pinkham from Saco, Maine, with the Coors number 61. Now, Jerry, don't go too far, because we're going to have you take care of the 50-50 raffle for us. Top of the 6th Connecticut. Jeff Beckwith runs second, Dave Sutherland third. Sutherland makes a move on the inside of Beckwith. He takes over the second position. Beckwith back to third, where he is going to be challenged by the number 87X of Al Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald crosses the line and he's got the third position. It's Gaynor still on top. Tom Carey Jr. is coming on strong with a 5 Junior, and he is followed by another one of our fast-moving red machines, the number 29 of Barry Gray. Beckwith hung out to try. He's on the outside, losing position after position. Carey goes to the outside of Fitzgerald. Hammer down, but on a back stretch, and Carey is flying on the outside. Carey makes quick work of Dave Sutherland Jr. He's got the second spot. The only obstacle in the way of Tom Carey Jr. and another victory here at Monadnock Speedway is the number 6 Vermont, the black machine of Steve Gaynor. Carey begins to take the measure of Gaynor. He's got it closed up to a half a car length. Carey takes a look at the outside. Gaynor still holding on that top spot, but here comes Carey. Carey powers his way down the back stretch, and he's got the lead. So lap number 8. Sees a lead change between Steve Gaynor and Tom Carey Jr. with Carey on top. Yellow flag is out as we have a multi-car incident in turns 3 and 4. Cars involved, the number 5 Vermont of Rob Cross, the number 28 of Pinky Payant, the number 82 of Mike Parks, and the number 7 of Dipper Alsop. 17 laps to go in the 25-lap late model street feature event. Kenny Isomo steers the field down, and the green is out. Tom Carey Jr. beats Steve Gaynor to the turn to hold on to the lead position. Barry Gray looks to make it 3 wide going into turns 3 and 4. Daring move by Barry Gray, and it pays off as he's got the 3rd spot. Ed Stone comes up from the back. Comes on the low side, of Dave Sutherland, and Stone has moved into 4th position. More 3-wide action off of turn number 4. Halfway point is coming up. 12 laps down, 13 to go for Tom Carey Jr. Carey leads, Gaynor runs 2nd, Gray is 3rd, Stone is 4th, Sutherland 5th. Mike Parks drops out with the number 82 car. Stone goes to the outside of Gray. Yellow flag is out, and we have a wheel off of a car. Watch it in the infield. Heads up. The number 60 car, the Beckwith Automotive, number 60 of Jeff Beckwith, throws a wheel on the backstretch. And Tim Baroka, 11th. Doug Rudolph, and 12th, the number 85 of Kirby Monteith. Yellow flag comes out, green flag comes out as we come off of yellow. I'll get that right. And Steve Gaynor is coming on. Gaynor side by side with Tom Carey. Gaynor gives away to Carey and gives up the 2nd spot to Barry Gray. Gaynor looks to tuck in the 3rd position. Stone on the inside of Gaynor. And Stone moves into 3rd, Gaynor back to 4th, 5th spot Dave Sutherland. 2 cars together and they're heading down towards pit road. Yellow flag comes out. Lights have been extinguished all around the racetrack. We'll be looking for a green. And we have it. That's Carey breaking out on top. Barry Gray holding on to the 2nd position. Ed Stone challenges with the number 3. Gaynor holds on to the 4th spot. John Ledger comes on with car number 11. And it's Ledger side by side with Gaynor. Ledger moves into 4th. Gaynor back to 5th. Going on for position 6 through 10. Stone is on the inside of the number 29 Barry Gray. And they are side by side down the length of the backstretch. 5 laps to go this time around. 5 to go. As Ed Stone gets the measure of Gray at the line and takes over the second spot. Getting out of shape as a handling problem quickly begins to surface with the 6th Connecticut. Two laps to go. It's still Carey on top. Stone running second. Gray third. Ledger fourth. Cross has moved into fifth. White flag, 1 lap. And the checker flag waves. Here he comes. Tom Carey Jr. takes the win. Problems developing off of turn 4. It's starting to resemble a demolition derby here. We've got Kevin Livingood going backwards.
Taking down the victory in the 25-lap late model feature event, car number 5 Junior, Tom Carey Jr. Second goes to the 3 of Ed Stone, and third to the 29 of Barry Gray.
Carey Jr. posing with his children for pictures from Bert Gould. Well, congratulations, Tom. You've had a couple of bad weeks here. You haven't found victory lane, various things going wrong with your racing efforts here, but you're back here in victory lane with us once again. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we lost Lady Luck there for a couple weeks. The car was hooked up, but we just were at the wrong place at the right time. We smashed it pretty bad last week, but we worked on it all week, got it back together, and man, all I can thank is the crew and my sponsors, McKinney's Mobile, Dave Ray's Carrot Shop, all of them. Without them, we wouldn't be here, that's for sure.
Well, sure, the car ran like a bear, that's for sure tonight there, and you seem to have come through the pack well. Once you were out ahead there, you seem to have the power to be able to pull away, and it was a relatively comfortable run for you, despite all the yellow flags.
Yeah, the car's hooked up, and when it's going like that, you got to take advantage of it and get them in there while you can, because it don't go like this every week.
Okay, thank you very much, Tom, and a nice round of applause for your winner, Tom Carey Jr. Second place finisher, car number 3, Ed Stone. And third spot goes to number 29 for Barry Smokey Gray.
Rounding out the field in the final row, car number 28 Mass will be Scooter Adams of Winterton, Massachusetts, and the 69 will be Mike Cole, a visitor, starting at the rear of the field. Here they come into turn number 3, looking for green. Kenny Icemelt likes what he sees, and they're off and running. straightaway. Mallett leads down the front straightaway. Fuzzy Dix is second. Third is Parker. Fourth is Therian. Wayne Chapin's looking good in the 58 as he is part of a battle for the 7th spot with Bill Johnston. Johnston takes the spot away. Chapin gets way up high off the 4th turn. Mark Armentrout looks strong in the 22A. Here comes Johnston to the outside of Stuymus. Carnival 74 looking for a way into the top 5. Trouble now off turn number 4. Don Corliss drops to the infield. Mike Cole receives the black flag. But we stay under green. Mallett leads. Fuzzy Dix is second. Third is Parker. Fourth is Therian. Fifth is Stuymus. We've got trouble down the front straightaway as the 4X of Burgess makes contact with the wall. Johnston also making contact with the wall in car 74, and the yellow flag is out. Johnston is hooked to the wall with car 74, trying to pull away as he is on the business end of our tow truck. So tough night for Johnston. Rick Payne's running 6th, Dave Meany is 7th, Tom Stone 8th. Highlight with car number 97 as he is holding off Dix. So we see Ken Therian running in the 4th spot with car number 90. So he's having a fine run tonight. Here they come into turn number 3. Mallett, Fuzzy Dix, Jason Parker, and Ken Therian are the highlights. We've got a green. Mallett leads. Dave Meany, 4 to the number 4 of Jason Parker, and rounding up the top 5, the 97 of John Mallett.
We'd like to thank you very much for coming out this evening to racing here at Monadnock Speedway. We hope you enjoyed yourself and that you liked the racing action. If you did, we hope that you tell your friends so that they can come and enjoy all the excitement that happens here each and every Friday night at Monadnock Speedway at the High Banks Quarter Mile. Don't forget this coming Friday will be special family fun night and Say No to Drugs night. We hope you can make it. Special $6 admission price for adults, and children 12 years of age and under admitted absolutely free. So until next day, hopefully have a safe ride home, obey those speed limits. This is John Bodreau, your track announcer. Thank you very much for coming out and being a part of the racing here at Monadnock Speedway. For those of you that are going to be sticking around, we will have the interview with Rick Payne. Race of the season, a 25-lap strictly stock championship race. You got to be proud of your own efforts and the efforts of the crew who really have this car perking for you tonight.
Yeah, I never do good on these long races at this track. It's nice to have a long race and finally do good. As you know, we blew a motor last week. We worked hard all week long. We had a little trouble earlier today. We got everything together, and the car went real well. It was a real good race.
Well, you couldn't have picked, like I said, a better one to have it all come true and everything gelled together fine. How about a nice round of applause for our feature event winner of the 25-lap strictly stock championship race, Rick Payne Jr. Finishing second, the number 39 car, Tom Stone. And third position goes to the 15 Massachusetts of Dave